Hello, I'm Laura Halligan, Executive Director of Launch Blue, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to our 2023 Demo Day. For those of you who are hearing about us for the first time, Launch Blue is a pre-seed accelerator and incubator program which seeks to support and grow early-stage tech startups across the Midwest, Southeast, and beyond. You can learn more about us and our programs at our website, launchblue.org. Thank you for taking the time to join us, and make sure you take a moment to follow us on LinkedIn and Twitter for updates about future programs and events. Today, you'll hear pitches from early-stage tech startups in ag tech, health tech, energy, and more. We're excited to spotlight these founders and to share these pitches with you.
Hi, I'm Cindy Sparks, founder and CEO of Spirited. You don't have to be a licensed water resources and environmental engineer like I am to know that waste is destroying our planet. Over the next 27 years, the amount of plastic waste in the ocean is going to exceed the weight of fish if we don't do something about our growing plastics problem. The problem is twofold, however, because industrial and agricultural companies are also producing vast amounts of toxic waste and polluting our waterways. Specifically, here in Kentucky, we have a major stillage, or distillery waste problem, that is keeping our flagship bourbon industry stalled, in spite of tremendous demand. 1 billion gallons per year are currently generated, a number that is expected to double over the next 5 years. For every gallon of bourbon produced in Kentucky, there are 10 gallons of waste. We are literally drowning in waste. Luckily, there is a lucrative and viable solution to both problems. PHA, or polyhydroxyalkanoates, is a plastic replacement that is a direct substitute. Compounding or mixing with additives to create different strengths and textures will allow it to look and feel exactly like or better than petroleum-based plastics. The plastics market is massive at $5 trillion with a T and covers everything from plastic bottles to motor oil. It is also rapidly growing at over 15% CAGR with very few players in the bioplastic space thus far. There are 95 distilleries in Kentucky, so if we processed all the bourbon from them, we could generate around $2 billion in revenue each year, not counting tipping fees or the money that they pay you to take their waste. From there, we'd be able to expand to other states and then other types of spirits, such as beer and wine. An example of what our revenue model would look like is shown here. A small distillery, such as Castle & Key, could generate around $56 million per year in revenue on just a $50 million investment. That's a huge turnaround for distilleries that are spending tens or hundreds of millions of dollars disposing of their waste today. Our team has a strong base in both technical and business expertise. 3 out of 5 of our team members already hold PHA-related patents, and the 4th focuses his PhD thesis on PHA production. We're partnering with the University of Kentucky on our research project, which is expected to be complete early 2025. We are very excited to take on this challenge to eliminate plastic waste and industrial waste to change our world for the better. We will be raising $500,000 on a safe note. We look forward to you joining us on this journey to eliminate waste. Scan the QR code or visit us at spiritedbio.com to sign up for our monthly updates. I'll be taking any questions you have in the chat. Thank you so much for your time.
Hi, I'm Dave Brost, CEO and co-founder of Kilo. We're building the first utility-focused business intelligence to help utilities reduce costs and increase grid reliability. Sorel ensures our lights always turn on at home. He works at a Vermont electric company. However, our grid is 2 times more unreliable compared to 2000. We all heard about the winter storm 2 years ago in Texas and the grid problems last summer in California. But electric vehicles and solar will only make our grid worse. Electric vehicles increase electricity usage. They don't run on gas anymore, they run on electricity. And the sun doesn't always shine when you need to charge your EV. When supply and demand do not balance, we can't turn on our lights at home. Sorel knows this makes his job much harder, but he's sitting on a treasure trove of data from all of his customers. This data could be leveraged to strategically deploy solutions to ensure our lights always turn on at home. We take this data, run our models, and turn it into business intelligence on an easy-to-use dashboard for the utility to help run and deploy programs, such as weatherization at home, a Nest smart thermostat, or automated EV charging. We initially compete in the energy and utility analytics market. Based on a bottom-up approach, we calculate a US market size of $1.36 billion. We estimate we can capture 13% of the market. Our ideal customer is municipal and cooperative utilities who have this data but don't know what to do with it. There's almost 1,300 target customers in the US. We've completed one paid pilot with a utility and have 3 utility partners for beta testing. I'm Dave Brost. I lead sales, marketing, operations, and revenue. I'm an electric grid expert. Joining me is my co-founder, Brett Adlard. He leads product, customer success, IT, and R&D. He's a data analytics expert. We also have a great advisory board, including past founders, IT and software professionals, designers, and engineers. We're raising $500,000, of which $100,000 has been raised, to be spent on acquiring 3 customers, the internal resources to support these customers, and filing our IP. Based on all of our experience and knowledge working in electricity, this is the most scalable way to help Sorel at the Vermont Electric Company to ensure that our lights always stay on at home. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Les Anderson, and I'm founder and CEO of Stockit, a new connectivity tool for the beef cattle industry. The U.S. beef industry is the largest, most efficient in the world, and yet, in just one sector, we lose $30 billion of revenue each year. How is this possible? That sector is made up of about 800,000 small family farms. People like Bart Hamilton. Bart is a 4th-generation farmer. Bart wants to farm. He loves farming, but he also knew he needed to find a different way. Bart's operation was bleeding money, so he found us in 2015 and we connected him to information. And then we taught him how to use that information to control his costs and increase his revenue. After just a few short years, Bart found his lost revenue and he found his future in farming. Bart is an outlier, but he's not the only one that found a different way. Stockit turns its users into better small businessmen by connecting them to information. Information from the industry, from their peers, and from their own small business. Content flows from the industry to the users via notifications. And that information populates their My Information feed so they can use filters to quickly navigate to get what they want when they want. Our customer surveys indicate that our users would like to connect with 5 industry partners, generating millions of potential paid connections between agribusiness and their potential customers. We are a SaaS business, and even though our base model is free, we will generate more revenue as we add functionality. We will also generate revenue by connecting ag business with its customers and with the only database in beef production in existence. By adding 24 channels a year and using standard technology adoption curves, our company will profit quickly. Our team is talented and experienced, and we have already built a platform that is being used daily, and we are growing steadily. So why Stockit? Our platform is fast, simple, convenient. Our team is respected and deeply embedded in the industry, so we have unmatched access to our user base. Our platform connects agribusiness to its customers and to the only searchable beef production database in existence. We are seeking $400,000 to close the seed financial round on preferred equity basis with a $4 million pre-money valuation. Our mission, farming forever. The beef industry is not our goal, it's just our beginning.
An estimated 185 million people engage in non-suicidal self-injury, which is very dangerous and carries huge healthcare expenses. Tracking, predicting, and treating these behaviors is burdensome and costly. These challenges lead to difficult work environments and high staff turnover. My name is Dr. Herskovich, and our company is HBH Development. We are producing smart wearables to monitor and help treat certain forms of self-injury, which are particularly common in autism, and that's the market segment we're going to tackle first. This scalable technology offers real-time digital data collection and predictive capabilities. It also offers remote intervention signals to caregivers. For our B2B buyers who are therapy companies, it will help reduce expenses associated with staff turnover and also create an additional revenue stream. For users of the product, who are patients, caregivers, and clinicians, this will allow for ease of implementation and better outcomes. Now, I used to own an autism therapy practice that I started in 2006 and exited successfully in 2019. My business partners are Nate Hoder, a systems engineer, and Barry Briggs, a manufacturing engineer, both who are in the medtech and therapeutic space. Our advisory team includes industry leaders from all pertinent market segments. Billions of dollars are spent to support this population every year. Estimated purchase price for our product is $6.99, and insurance-covered monthly remote monitoring fees are $54. Anticipated gross margins are 75%. Our sales projections over the first 5 years of sales are $70 million, where recurring SaaS subscriptions would be a major portion of our sales. Less than a handful of practice management and data collection systems serve 3/4 or so of this therapy market, and our network extends to those companies, so we'll build strategic partnerships with them to accelerate our market reach. We've developed working prototypes for tracking behavioral data. We've got a US utility patent for this that's already been issued. This and all other technologies needed for this solution have been tested and validated with the patient population in other labs, but no one has yet to bring this to market, and that's where we come in. At this point, we're looking to raise our first $1.5 million to get to our next major milestone, which is a full-featured, full-function MVP, and will get us in the hands of prospective customers. Thank you for your time.
I'm Garrett Bain, co-founder and CEO of Phytogenesis. What if we can change agriculture? By helping farmers reduce or eliminate chemical crop protection costs, increase yields and reduce crop losses, improve drought resistance, promote carbon capture, and ultimately reduce the cost per calorie of food production. Our Previsar technology will disrupt the $75 billion global chemical crop protection market. Here you see corn. On the left, untreated and infected with maize fungus. On the right, treated with Previsar and inoculated with the same fungus. Here you have cucumber. On the left, untreated and infected with cucumber mosaic virus. On the right, treated with Previsar and inoculated with the same virus. Here, soybean. On the left, untreated and infected with a foliar fungus. On the right, treated with Previsar and inoculated with the same fungus. As you can see from these pictures, the plants treated with Previsar are thriving. The global crop protection chemicals market continues to grow as farmers turn to herbicides, fungicides, and insecticides to mitigate crop losses and maximize yields. The per acre cost of applying chemicals and the potential for negative health effects have created a demand for sustainable and environmentally friendly solutions. Imagine a single-dose treatment in humans that can protect against a lifetime of all diseases. Our non-toxic products provide crops with broad spectrum protection against a variety of pathogens and diseases throughout the plant life cycle. Previsar is a single application that initiates broad spectrum disease protection in a variety of plants. We achieve this by putting plants into a state of readiness to respond as soon as they encounter a pathogen. We are currently developing foliar spray products for corn, soybean, tomatoes, with plans for sugarcane, cotton, grains, and fruits and vegetables. My background is leading biosciences businesses and managing sales and marketing teams. I'm committed to this because I'm passionate about helping farmers impact global food security. My partners, Audra and Pradeep Kachru, are PhD plant pathologists and co-inventors of the IP. They are dedicated to developing their revolutionary discoveries into products that will improve agriculture. In the past year, we have contracted exclusive license to the patent-pending technology, secured a $4 million pre-seed funding commitment, hired an R&D team, furnished laboratory and greenhouse facilities, successfully conducted greenhouse trial number 1, completed the University of Kentucky Launch Blue Accelerator program. And this year, we will develop 3 crop-specific formulations, engineer a scaled production process, conduct third-party crop-specific field trials, submit a new provisional patent application, finalize corporate farming partnerships, and prepare to launch products into the market in 2024. We're not raising money at this time, but we would like to build strong relationships and continue to share our progress. Sign up for updates on our website. Let's change how the world does agriculture. Thank you.
We hope you are enjoying our 2023 Demo Day. If you are an accredited investor in the audience, we invite you to sign up for our investor email list to receive updates about our startups. Now back to the pitches.
Hi, my name is Rohit Naik. I'm the founder of Fabritar, where we let you pre-verify your field reps. We have created portable IDs so your sales reps don't have to wait in line anymore. Field reps are wasting hours every week to visit clients they already have appointments with. They have to go through the process of registration at every location, no matter how many times they've been there before. They have to wait up to days to get approvals and repeat this over and over again. The problem, the way we see it, is there are multiple places to get verified across different clients. They cannot use approvals to access buildings, and they have to keep asking, why do we have to do this every time we go visit the same clients? We've got a solution for this. The solution is Fabritar. Sales representatives can now upload documents for employers. Employers can verify this information. Fabritar will create portable IDs, and sales reps can now present that for authentication. We've created a secure and encrypted channel with your visitors with employment verification embedded in them. Sales reps can now use this for visual as well as physical authentication with building systems. We've got a three-tiered pricing structure. We've got a basic plan where small businesses can be charged $15 per user for 25 users or less. We've got a mid-market plan where we charge $30 per user per month, ideal for startups less than 250 users. And finally, a pay-as-you-go model for SSO integrations that can be charged monthly for credentials that are created. There's a $1.4 billion IT spend for small and medium businesses. We would like to build features that meet the needs of this market. Our team comprises of seasoned professionals across identities, cybersecurity, sales, customer success, design engineering, with 15 years across these domains, bringing domain knowledge as well as expertise required to make this company successful. There are 1.4 million small businesses today. However, there lies a huge market of 16.5 billion as we build systems for the enterprise. We want to build features which approves vendors with fulfilling all visitor management needs for the enterprise. Our goals are to hit revenues of 600K within the first year and hit 12 million ARR by year 3, with average gross margins of 80%. We're seeking a 650K SafeNode investment to support 2 major SME clients over the next few months, with a payback period of 5 years. My name is Rohit Naik, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to talk about my company today.
Hi, I'm Scott Stuckey, President and founder of Fairchance Works PBC. We're helping reforge America's workforce by providing technology and services specifically to the fair and second chance labor market. Job seekers recovering from substance abuse and others that are about to be released from confinement face enormous barriers for getting hired, even in today's high demand for labor. Take Josh, for instance. He's the gentleman in the middle. Josh has been around drugs since he was 9 years old, incarcerated many times, and truly wants to do right for his kids. But every time he's released, he has no money, no job, and goes right back to selling drugs. And as he states in his testimonial that's online, you can't be a user and be around drugs all the time without using. Josh and hundreds of thousands like him need a job when they get out, while they're still clean. Like Josh, most of our job seekers have been detached from society for so long that they lack the necessary interview and soft skills needed to land most jobs. We use a combination of tailored curriculum with video production in our training to help build presentation skills, improve self-esteem, and eventually reduce anxiety. This can be a grueling task, especially in the beginning, as many are embarrassed by their appearance, struggle with literacy, and simply have a hard time communicating their thoughts. So we start them off easy and help them build their stories over time. Each client receives voice feedback roughly 30 times from their trainer in a format that has them listen to constructive criticism and praise as they watch their original efforts. By the end of this course, clients are much better prepared to go through the interview process on their own. At the end of each course, we produce a professional quality video of a mock interview that's used to introduce our clients to potential employers. This double-sided market solution in an economy that's screaming for labor leaves us well positioned for exponential growth. And we've had a busy year and a half. Our utility patent that was issued last September describes a dialogue assessment platform that will increase the accuracy of our evaluations, conduct them almost immediately, and at a fraction of the current cost. We are also submitting an SBIR Phase 1 proposal to NSF in a couple of weeks, assisted by UK's Biomedical Informatics team for AI enhancement. If fully funded, that project alone will amount to $2 million in non-dilutive capital. Plus, in addition to sustained revenue, we've also received a second round of dilutive funding, have secured an 18-month contract, and are awaiting to hear back from the Opioid Abatement Commission regarding a grant that would assist 150 inmates at 3 detention facilities. Our team is currently small, but we're leveraging years of experience in this space through our established partnerships. And given the nature of the platform technology that we're building, we have the potential to scale very quickly. To get the number of job candidates and employers that supports exponential growth of the Fair Chance employment platform, we need to build out the patent so that we can train more clients with fewer resources at less cost than what our current model supports. We desperately need a CTO in the form of a full-stack developer, and that position doesn't come cheap. Finally, we need marketing funds to support our brand as the premier employment services provider for the Fair Chance labor market. Feel free to reach out if you would like to learn more about this truly meaningful investment opportunity. And thank you.
Autism is now diagnosed 1 in every 36 individuals. There has been a 500% increase in certified clinicians in the past 10 years, and over half of those clinicians have less than 5 years of experience. There are still not enough providers. And there is no standardization of clinical decision-making. Autism is mandated insurance coverage in all 50 states, and agencies are experiencing an all-time high burnout and turnover due to the lack of mentorship and support and untenable caseloads. We're taking a proven medical care technology and applying it to the autism service market for the first time. Non-binary solution software standardizes and streamlines clinical decision-making for providers, caregivers, and payers. The software acts like a digital bumper rail that help guide users through a complex process to get individualized treatment pathways that improve quality of life. And the resulting user data will be fed into generative AI models to help drive improved outcomes. Our beta client custom builds are currently priced at an average of $30,000 for initial build-out, with an average of $4,000 per month for maintenance. The data and learnings from the beta customers are being leveraged in the design of our SaaS products. SaaS models are projected to be priced about $1,000 to $2,000 annually per user based on similar solutions in the field. And finally, the apps that will be aimed at providers, caregivers, and other people living and working with individuals with autism or other special needs at a monthly cost of $20 per user. NBS aims to create a synergy between the autism, ADHD care markets, special education, clinical decision support, SaaS, and value-based care markets. It's roughly a $9 billion market and growing at a rate of 12.7 year over year. Sales are forecasted to grow to $14 million in year 5 with 88% gross margins. The revenue is based on customer subscriptions consisting of new customer acquisition of 43% and existing customer renewals of 57%. We're raising up to $1.3 million pre-seed on a safe note to help build our MVP, release our beta testing, get feedback, iterate, and go to market. We have our patent application in process for our system and proprietary materials, and we'll be building out our team based on learnings and growth. We are the right team, creating the right software at the right time. I'm a serial founder, an award-winning entrepreneur, and a 25-year veteran practitioner with my most recent exit in 2019 to the KKR-backed 4th largest ABA provider in the US. And I've surrounded myself with other seasoned founders and successful exits and venture capital experience. Pictured here, you see our CTO, our technical advisor, product manager, and our chief development partner. Please follow us on our mission to provide both care and support for individuals with autism and neurodiversity because hashtag is not binary.
Buying online is super simple. You add to cart, check out, and the item arrives in a day or two. You're super excited, you rip the box open just to take out that sweater that might be the wrong shade of purple, maybe the wrong color, might be damaged, or an item that just doesn't work out for you and you need to return it. Now the hassle comes in. You need to go back to the e-commerce website, print out labels, print out a packing slip, tape it all up, take it to the UPS store, FedEx, the post office, or sometimes Kohl's or Whole Foods. That's just weird. Box Hero creates a white glove experience for e-commerce returns. My name is Sergi McCogan and I'm the founder. I've been in shipping for the last 15 years. I have 2 retail shipping locations the customers walk into to get help with returns and other shipping needs. We see about 500 packages a day that need to be returned. We want to help with that. We want to create a white glove experience using a pickup service. We built Box Hero to do just that. We connect you with a local hub in your community. You tell us about the time and date that you'd like a pickup to occur. You take a picture of the item, and that's it. Sit back and relax, continue shopping online. Our hub will come and pick up the item, take it back to their place of business, package it up, and ship it out. Super simple. For the consumer, this creates an experience that elevates above the rest for their returns that allows them to shop more with the e-commerce store they just bought with. This is a huge opportunity. 6.2 billion packages are returned yearly. 1.4 billion are walked into a retail location like a UPS or FedEx or one of our stores. We think Boxio can capture 250 million packages a year from consumers that are willing to pay a premium for a white glove service. We also think we can pivot that model and have brands pay for that white glove experience. Today, we have a pay-per-use plan and a monthly subscription plan for consumers. On the hub side, we have a split revenue model. We have 80 hubs across 26 different states, covering 12.5 million individuals. We need to grow this number of hubs. We need to get to 250 by the end of the year, and to do so, we're looking to raise $750,000 in our pre-seed round. This will get us to 10,000 returns per month. It will also allow us to expand into brands, connected to some other return aggregators to help us build our clientele. Let's chat soon. Thank you.
This concludes LaunchBlue's 2023 Demo Day. We are so proud to showcase these amazing founders and their startups, and we thank you for tuning in. If you are an investor and would like to be notified of future LaunchBlue Demo Days, or would like to receive updates on our startups, please make sure to sign up for our quarterly investor update on our website at launchblue.org. We'd also like to take a moment and thank our funding partners whose support makes this work possible. And we look forward to seeing you all next time.